Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today I'm going to be reviewing another low budget film. And yeah, guess what? I haven't reviewed a giant kaiju style film in a while. And if you've been around my YouTube channel for quite a while, you would know I really do enjoy giant creature features, which these basically are, giant monster films. I'll be reviewing this film, folks. Yep. A British giant monster movie. Yeah, can you believe that? So, yeah, it's on my to-do list of movies to view. So, I still have a lot more movies to review, folks. And yeah, that's about having a truck. Then this thing is beat to hell, folks. Oh boy. And of course, I'll be drinking some coffee. Of course, while I'm doing this. Yep, this is definitely one of my favorite drinks, folks. That's for damn sure. I drink it quite often. That's a little random fun fact for you. So, folks, I just want to review this film. And of course, they had its multiple DVD releases over the years, of course. Um, so there'll be multiple different versions you can actually find online or in stores. And of course, it did make it to its Blu-ray release quite often. And there's more than one DVD release, more than one Blu-ray release, of course. That's the thing. And it was also have its multiple package as well, being released with more than one movie, I guess you can say. So it shouldn't be too hard to find this movie because, like I said, it has multiple releases during the years. Yeah, folks, that's the thing. This film was pretty, I guess, popular in some ways. It did get a cult following among giant monster fans, I guess you can say, which is fine, I suppose. So anyway, I just figured I would do this because I haven't reviewed a kaiju style type of a movie, really. So here we go. As always, let's just get into plot, shall we? So just dive right in. So of course, as you can automatically guess, the primary focus for this film is going to be having a giant monster causing a rampage through a city. So of course, in this way is Great Britain, so to speak. So anyway, yeah, there's this commander, this individual character named Joe, whom is, I guess you can say, searching for treasures off the coast of Ireland when a volcano suddenly erupts, nearly sinking the ship. So he and his forest officer, Sam, take. They decided to pretty much take their ship to this place, this island, for repairs. However, the thing is that as they enter the harbor, they discover the floating carcass of an ancient monster, so to speak, an ancient creature. So the first hint that something's dangerous was awoken by the volcano eruption. So, as you can guess, from this point on, there's some crazy stuff going on. The monster is coming on and just pretty much wrecking a bunch of shit, of course, like you may expect. And this basically, of course, revolves around some scientists, as you might expect. So yeah, that's basically the entire film, the story in a nutshell. That's basically what this is about, so to speak. So, yeah, there's some action here, folks, obviously. So there's that. Action destruction sequences are pretty well done. Yeah, of course, I have to talk about the destruction sequences because, come on, this is a giant monster movie for crying out loud. You just kind of like you have to talk about these kinds of sequences. They're actually well done, they're well made, especially considering the fact that this film is actually very cheaply made. But still, for what it's worth, it's nicely done and presented in nice color throughout the entire film. The monster design himself does look like he could have actually came from the prehistoric age, so, which of course is fine because they usually go for these designs anyway, especially in the early days of the whole kaiju genre when they were really becoming popular. So this doesn't come out too much of a stretch as they would often do this kind of a design anyway, like some sort of prehistoric monster that someone got mutated or whatever the case may be. Something has to do with radiation, or something to do with the army and whatnot. It usually involves this kind of a thing going on in the story. So the monster design here is actually quite good. I did like the monster design in this one. It was at least nicely done. So pretty neat design there. Definitely did enjoy this film a lot more than some other giant monster type movies that were released over the years because even some of the entries of this genre weren't particularly good really. Yeah, I've seen some of these that were actually really bad. I mean, oh boy, I mean horrendously bad. Ugh. Oh well, I guess they all can be winners. Man, that's the thing, folks. There's some winners and there's some losers, I guess you can say. But anyway, I'd definitely say that this was by no means a bad movie. It's quite enjoyable as far as I'm concerned. But it's not quite as good as some of the other giant monsters films I've seen as well. Yeah, still some other films from the genre that were better than this. But like I said, this was by no means a horrible movie at all. I like the colors, like I mentioned before. I did like what they were trying to do overall. The special effects were, again, pretty good considering the time period it was, done over here, folks. They basically did the way they were handled the special effects similarly on how they did the Gamera and Godzilla films by having a person in a rubber suit and miniature sets, which of course that was a technique that was introduced by the Godzilla films themselves. So yeah, that was definitely continued here, of course. So anyway, I did like how this was done, folks. And during production, this film was originally intended to be set in Japan as an homage to Godzilla, of course. The setting was then changed to French, and then finally changed to the British uh, place as kind of a thing. And I guess they were trying to give their own twist in this kind of genre, I guess. But anyway, so whatever, I suppose. Yeah, there were lots of landmarks that this character would end up destroying, I guess. But overall, a pretty good film, I guess you can say. This was by no means a masterpiece or anything, folks. I've seen worse, I've seen better, and I did like this. What I guess you can say was pretty solid, I suppose. A solid film overall because I did like what they were trying to do here. I really did. Of course, the director obviously knew what he was doing. These scenes of destruction in the city, the use of miniature sets, and a man in a rubber suit, all well done, of course, in this film, folks. Yeah, I guess they were really trying to make it, a way to make it seem like there was an actual creature destroying shit. Well, in some ways, actually did a pretty good job at that, of course. So I guess they were trying to find a way to bond the creature with the human characters in here. The human characters are pretty, decent, I suppose. So that's a good thing there. So this is definitely a film that focuses upon I guess, a little boy whom is fascinated with the sea creatures, a link that's made done here, folks, and so there's part of the story going on with that. I guess kids with big imaginations can easily relate to a main character here, and yeah, and his, I guess you say, his interest with ancient legends and the mysterious creatures that's better around them. So there's nothing wrong with having kids with big imagination be a part of the story. So I guess that could make the overall plot a bit interesting in its own little way. There's nothing wrong with having a good plot in a giant monster movie, of course. So yeah, there's something going on with the giant monster, and then there's something going on with the human characters. So that's perfectly fine by me. There needs to be some sort of connection to both of them. What's going on with the monster and what's going on with the human characters? There does need to be a connection there, folks. So yeah, lots of people don't actually understand that. I really find that rather weird. So anyway, this is not a perfect movie by any means, but I still enjoyed it. Giant monster film. This kaiju movie gets an overall rating of a 6.2 out of 10. It gets a 6.2 out of 10 for me. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. And until next time, oh yeah, see you.